Hello, this is Cleora. Welcome into my Loot Lounge Legends. My channel is all about using tarot in the sacred way to create our own reality, and that's the way it was always supposed to be used. Not so much for divination, although that's cute, but for true alchemical supremacy, for us to truly be what God made us to be, and that is sovereign beings who understand their inherent power, the power of their thoughts, their energy, their actions, etc. So I'm just going to dive in and we're going to see what Spirit has for us today. I read for my true allies, the ones who are part of soul groups, who are aligned to the highest good of all and connected to my soul group. So I read for a niche group of people. Do take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? I'm getting top of the pyramid. Someone's just had a download, an illumination. I'm seeing energy going into your... This is like a combo of the pineal and the crown, right? This is energy coming through. It's like when you go to the top of the pyramid and you go through into a new pyramid. We've got the Knight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. Generous, caring and nurturing. Dependable man, trustworthy, okay? So I'm getting these are your shepherds. These are your guides. I'm seeing someone who's wearing, I don't even know what it's called. I guess it's old-fashioned clothing. It kind of reminds me of Jerusalem, or a robe. There we go. But kind of like a very loose robe tied at the waist. I feel like this could be someone's guide, guiding them. But I also feel like the Magi will mean something to you. The Persians, the star of the Magi. Speed and an offer. So I feel like this is this hot energy coming in. You could feel your body heating up. They're giving me precious ones. So you've been kept separate from mainstream energies. All energy is contagious. We exist within our own minds. So anyone's energy field that we come around, it does make us feel differently, right? We're all psychic and we can all feel energy. You know, we feel very differently when a little old lady walks in the room versus when, you know, some hot woman in a red dress would walk in the room, right? They're giving me that matrix thing. Like, we feel differently around different people's energies for a reason. So you've been kept separated somehow. I'm getting this energy that there was always something just maybe stopping you being involved. Some little thing. It always felt like maybe you just missed the bus, or maybe you were excluded from certain things, or maybe you could just feel how your energy didn't harmonize in certain scenarios. Like, this could be high school parties. I don't know. This is you being selected and precious, but feeling the opposite, the human part of you feeling the opposite so much of the time. But this is something coming in to crown you. This is something quick, energetic. And they're giving me this energy of only you will know this. This is the universe winking at you. This is the universe giving you something that, yeah, you might be able to explain it to a few of your closest people somewhere down the line. But actually, this is the universe winking at you. This is something epic. This is something uplifting. I'm getting red and gold. So again, that idea of heat with you. I'm getting prince, princess, royalty. You've been separated out. Page of coins here. You see how there's energies over here, and we can always have dual meanings with tarot. So I was getting the energy of the guides over here, but now Spirit is giving me a new message over the top, comparing energies over here as being separate to energies over here, right? So in the physical, it's almost like you had to turn away from certain energies, or there was always something tugging you in another direction, making you feel like the odd one out, making you feel like you didn't belong. But you had mega spirit guides instead. Show me. What's this download? This is going to feel like pure gold. It's going to cleanse you. It's going to clear you out, but bring you higher. Queen of Swords energy, independent, honest. Okay, so this is a message for someone who has been so honest with themselves about energy for so long. And I feel like that's why maybe you don't gel too well around people who can't feel energy, or people who only go on the surface, right? Surface politeness, stuff like that. I'm not saying there's no beauty to that, harmony, but we want to be harmonic from the heart space, right? And I feel like the world hasn't or hadn't been set up for that when we were all born. It's getting there now. And I feel like this is why this message is coming out. It's been a long time coming for you. Feeling dejected, perhaps, because we are human beings. No matter how chosen we are, we still have to exist in a flesh vessel. We still have to take on all the family stuff, the blueprints, the energy needs, the root chakra, wanting to feel secure. You know, that animal nature wants to feel toasty and warm and safe. So I'm getting that you had to kind of sacrifice that and have a pure spiritual connection. Lovely nurturing energies you got coming through with this Queen of Coins. And the Knight of Coins, there's a sprightly energy here and a really reliable, bosomy, lovely, comforting energy. I talk about cushions and cashmere and silk, but this is someone who's also very practical and nurturing, the Queen of Coins. Destiny. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. William Shakespeare. Camellia Blank. Okay, so I feel like this is so relevant to this reading. This idea of blanking out the human trauma, blanking out that storyline where you felt like you had to be pushed out from human acceptance or not somehow, it's like your cog is different. A golden cog cannot fit into a mainstream factory, a factory made of steel and iron and wood and coal and all the messy stuff. You've had a golden cog, a spiritual cog that is supposed to be fitted in at this point in time. This is magnanimous because they are showing me a crown lighting up, okay? And they're saying, Cleo, I don't care how crazy she sounds to people who don't understand the non-physical. This is all happening non-physically because you stayed in your truth no matter how much it hurt, no matter how much you felt left out or ostracized or like the leper, right? You knew you had a bigger destiny here, huge destiny, immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. False indigo. Spirit's saying it's a false storyline. The way other people see you, the way the 3D people see you, because they don't understand the non-physical. They don't even understand themselves. They don't understand where they came from. O ye of little faith, Spirit is saying. You had the faith inherently from birth. You always had the faith. But this is like being born with the faith, having to go down into the abyss, come up again and get your crown. Because this is just the mind, right? If there's no one around you like you, or if there's no one to talk to on your level, or even if you try and talk to people and they only understand you when they're in an altered state of consciousness, well, you're someone who understands the non-physical even when you're sober, right? This is natural to you. And you've held this fort for so long, so independently and so honestly, doing your best. And now you're getting something beautiful and radiant and shiny coming through. This will be a download, an epiphany, something that feels really beautiful to you. And the old narrative is falling. We're getting a lot of this at the moment. But this to me feels emotional. It feels like there's some emotional energies left in here. Let's have a look. Grab the kiddie deck. The collector of data here. It might have felt like that trip down into the abyss was you collecting so much information, because what Spirit's telling me is it's our relationships with others that make us feel like we are either in an abyss or in a heaven. All is mind. The mind is all. And I feel like for you, there was no... Spirit showing me orbs of energy and you bobbling through, and no orb matched your energy because you had to be kept sovereign. You had to be kept separated. Real royalty, cosmic royalty, right? See these emotions. Okay. 10 of Cups here. So this is funny. You've got this Earth Queen again. It's like you are a component of a beautiful cosmic family, a beautiful household. 10 of Cups energy, pure emotion here. And it almost feels like to me you're so psychic. You've been dipped into this family energy your whole life, but the physical reality around you didn't match those beautiful energies you were picking up on. So what your life looked like around you wasn't what you were feeling you should have been in. You know you deserve to be the best. You know you deserve to be in the best family because you offer the best nurturing. We've got another Queen of Pentacles coming out here for a reason. To really drill it in how nurturing the energy you've got is. Because you're someone who is exceptional at your immersion. You've come in here to hold the fort of the human's true skill set. Psychic, multiple senses. What is it they say we've got? 5 senses, 6 senses. It's like, come on, mate. Spirit's telling me you came in here with, like, they keep giving me the number 7 senses, immersed in all that is, feeling other realities, feeling other versions of yourself from other past lives and timelines, and just getting through the abyss, appreciating what you could when you could. But it almost feels cruel to me here. It feels so cruel to me that someone so psychic should have such an opposite experience. But therein lies the test. We create these scenarios with our soul groups. No one forces us into it. We're not born randomly. So we want to know if we're going to remember our faith. We want to know if we're going to keep the faith. And we can only do that when we're in discomfort. We can't do that when we live in the penthouse of life and we're born into luxury. That doesn't actually necessarily help our souls evolve very quickly, getting everything we want straight away, right? We've got everything we want in non-physical. Why do we come here? If we're already in bliss in non-physical, heaven, beauty, Venusian, all that angelic energy, pure perfection, why would we come to earth for any other reason? You know, other than to experience what it feels like to be separated, to be fleshy. And you're a tough one because you had this beautiful immersion. It's like your soul is dipped in this tank, this beautiful, it's like a memory, a future memory. It goes with you wherever you go. Almost torturous, but beautiful at the same time. Divinely excruciating. Divine excruciation is what I feel. And I feel like that's that pull, that's that energy that was tugging you away from any social scenario I'm getting. Maybe you'd be chilled or thinking you were chilled in some location socially, but it just didn't feel right. People were accepting you. You could kind of like, you know, blend in kind of, but it never felt right, right? Everyone else around you looked like they felt right. Their soul was clicking. And because you were so psychic, you could feel all this. Their soul's clicking. Well, your soul was waiting for this click. But this is a pool of love. This is a lot of love. 10 of Cups. And I feel like it's so much love that it's the complete opposite of what you're used to. But this is the vision. This is what you've been moving towards. They want me to show you this transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges, and it's going to take a lot of bravery for someone who's not used to it. You know, it's not easy for us to accept huge amounts of love when we're used to feeling completely independent. Our energy fields have been completely cleansed. We haven't necessarily been living a normal amount of human socialization because we're on the spiritual pathway, right? Hermit energy. I'm getting real hermit energy here, protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got joy and delight, opening your heart to joy. And it does take courage to do this because that much love coming in, it really affects your body. It really affects everything. And I feel like this is going to come in spiritually for you first. Knight of Wands energy, the fearless one, the brave one. You were right. I'm getting that you've kind of like questioned yourself with this Queen of Swords energy. This is Libran energy. Justice. You know, wanting to be practical, wanting to be rational, wanting to be diligent, but at the same time, having this psychic signal that's tugging your heart in a certain direction, but wanting to be intelligent and, you know, practical here. So that could have torn you apart. I'm getting, it's, you know, this is an energy of being torn in so many different directions, but finding completion and wholeness here in the divine. Submission, but also joy, because we've got this childlike energy here. You're a player in the game, okay? Spirit's giving me like PS5, PS6. And Spirit does have a sense of humor. The gods are joyful because they are immortal. They don't have the fear that we have when we're in a little fleshy vessel, right? So I feel like you're one of those ones. You're getting upgraded. Fearlessness now. Completely letting the old storyline go. Laughing, tilting your head back and laughing. Wow, I could always trust the divine. I could always trust my own vision. But it could have been torturous for you because you're so psychic. If you feel a vision 30 years ahead of time, it's going to torture you until that vision manifests. So I'm getting High Priestess, High Priest. You had this imprint at a very young age. Well, it's natural. It's ingrained in you. This is what you are. You could feel what you were for so long. But now it's coming in, I feel. Along with this mega download. Okay, coming into a household of initiates, adepts. Okay, so this is a reading for the spiritual ones, the shamans, because you're joining in with people who are also that good at understanding the non-physical. So maybe you're used to being around people who gaslight you, maybe make you feel like, am I crazy? Right, with the Queen of Swords energy, back and forth, Libra. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is it this? Is it that? Whoa, two worlds pulling at you, right? The psychic divine world and then the physical world. But so much support for this destiny. Let's get more about this destiny, because I feel like there were loads of energies on your road. They do it all the time. They want to trap you in their low frequency mindset, expectation, projection, spell work. You had a lot of them, but your spirit guides are so protective of you. Whoa, I'm seeing samurai swords. I'm getting katana. I'm seeing someone's spirit guide here. She could be Korean, Chinese, or Japanese. No, I'm getting Korean. She's got a beautiful haircut, a sweeping side fringe. Tough. I feel like this is someone who walks with you. No matter who messes with you on the 3D plane, there's always tougher ones non-physically. Spirit saying KGB. All of the souls who have ever lived exist non-physically. They outnumber us billions by billions, right? So you being so tuned to realness, you get only the realest souls helping you. No one could ever have taken you down for long. That's what I'm getting here, because you're so protected by the angels. But they wanted to stop you getting to this destiny. Spirit saying this is NPCs, right? Knight of Cups energy, people trying to bring you little bits of love to try and kind of distract you. Here you go. Here's a teaspoon of love. Here you go. Here's a little drip of kindness. Here's a smile or whatever. This could be lovers, false lovers, stuff like that. But my, oh my, did people try and gloss over their fakery to try and get you off of this destiny? They wanted to see you lose. And what I'm getting here is every time the angels or spirit, whoever protects you non-physically, every time those divine ones saw these physical beings in the physical wanting to see you lose, they just sent more juju your way, more wish fulfillment, because you're so sweet-hearted. To be this psychic, you've got to have a good heart, or you just wouldn't be this tuned. But at the same time, you could be someone who prides himself on being intelligent, right? And maybe that was your battling between science and psychic stuff. Well, this is what's coming into harmony now. The left brain, the right brain, the yang realm, the yin realm, whatever you picked up in the physical on your journeys, that sort of, is the magic real, or is it all just physical? Well, it's both. Physical and non-physical, right? You're getting that divine ancient download now because you've honed yourself. I'm getting this gorgeous energy of someone who treats himself like precious gold. Maybe someone recently has gone out and maybe you dusted your bosom with like golden shimmer, right? That's a little side note for somebody. Your ancestors are very proud of the way you've held your own, because you held this fort for the greatest new world, the greatest new family, the greatest new leadership, because there's something about the impression you leave, leading by example. If you'd have fallen off and gone onto the 3D pathway and kind of blended into other people's opinions about you, if you'd have given up your magic, maybe witchcraft, maybe just your divine beliefs and your divine belief in your own free will and your own ability to be artwork, you know, that instinct that tells us we are so much more than what science would reduce us to, whatever people's minds want to reduce us to. You never allowed that to happen. Your ancestors are so happy. I'm getting like banana pudding and plantain and stew. Okay, they're kind of so happy. Someone's taking something forward that if you could see the way your ancestors lived 200 years ago, oh man, when they do this to me, right, you're the one, right? They're living through you. You're doing what they dreamed of doing so long ago. You've got all the freedom. You've got the keys to the castle. How beautiful. Wish fulfillment here. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this destiny? Four of Wands. Creating this through belief in your own majesty. I feel like you could be in the public eye for somebody. This is someone who's created something artistic, or you know you are the artwork and you're going through the spiritual portal. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, sharing this wisdom. Spirit trusts you with this download you're going to get to completely make you whole. I'm seeing a golden gong, the yin, the yang. Spirit trusts you with this completion moment because you've refined your soul and your consciousness so beautifully. You haven't let the physical world pull you in and trick you. And Spirit knows you're generous. Spirit knows whatever you get, whatever feeling you have in your heart, or whatever spiritual knowledge you come across, you've just got this beautiful, sweet, delightful way of wanting to share it. Wanting the other ones to feel good like you. This is remembering we're all children in the Garden of Eden. You want the other kids to feel good too, right? Spirit's giving it to me like that. We are all God's children. And you want everyone to feel good. You want everyone at the party. You want everyone to be experiencing heaven on earth. You're a key player in the heaven on earth. And I feel like Spirit is giving you this reading to let you know Wow, we see how hard it was for your linear brain and that beautiful psychic connection you had to kind of find their kind of medium, to find their balance. They know how hard this has been, but you challenged yourself, they're saying. You wanted to know that you were the most loyal and that your psychic connection to your soul group, to your family was the best. You wanted to know you were the best. You wanted to know you could always do it. Spirit's giving me like a SAS thing again. They could drop you off in any location, any timeline, any country, and you would find your way back to where you belong via your heart. Only the realest, only the baddest, only the most psychic can do this. Yes, Spirit's dancing, and let them watch, okay? Page of Swords. We all know how it is out there. The minute we get a good idea, the minute we feel good, they want to come in, they want to throw negative energy at us. You've defended yourself well from this. 7 of Wands. Could have just been you, I don't know. But you've defended yourself well by re-immersing yourself in that beautiful non-physical truth over and over and over again. No matter what the physical left brain prisoners tell us, we use both sides of our brain, the left and the right side. All right, you kept on to your magic, and I feel like this is Spirit saying get runic. You're moving forward really quickly now. Knight of Swords energy with your truth, your communications, nothing holding you back, no sludge. We've got the Queen of Pentacles 3 times on this table. So they're getting their point across. You are the abundant one. You are the font of wisdom. You are the one who pours Jupiterian energy all over the realm. And the fact of the matter is, some people are just jealous of your bounteous paradise soul. They're jealous when you've got that beautiful energy. You know, let's be honest, you know, certain women carry energy and they don't want you around their men. You get banished, you get ostracized, right? So you could have experienced something like that. The World card. Completion, it's your mind. This World card represents your mind accepting your true destiny. We are in control. No one can do it for us, right? Let's get these runes. Allowing yourself to be delightful. And you're one of those ones, you've kept that beautiful sacred cherubim heart, and that's why you're getting this download. I am getting more cards about this download, but let's see the runes first. Oh, okay. Okay, we had Issa on a previous reading. You're melting through the barriers of your own mind. Bakana, all right, so this is Divine Feminine Rebirth and Hagalaz. I feel like you got through the storm alone. All right, they're telling me you don't have to be a female, divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever. Rebirth, right? A painful rebirth, potentially, but so much joy coming in. Let's have a look about this. Six of Swords. So there's a situation you've been waiting to move on from. So this is you dissolving all the painful memories, the false memories, the memories from being around people who are non-magic, non-psychic, when you came in so evolved and advanced. Brave one. They're giving me the TV series Travelers, so you might want to go and watch that if you haven't, but it's the idea of your consciousness being so advanced, but being able to go into a vessel. Well, this is how Spirit's giving it to me. This is not what the TV program's about, but they're telling me your consciousness is so advanced. You went into a vessel that felt eerie to you. It felt weird to you. You felt like an alien out here. Whoa, man. But this is 10 of Pentacles. Being where you belong now, okay? Take what resonates, because this is the abundance you're creating, right? This is the abundance that you are truly allowing for yourself. Because the magical truth, the non-physical truth is more powerful than the physical. The physical fades away. The physical, everything in the physical must be consumed. It must recycle, right? But in the non-physical, everything's permanent. And you're bringing that non-physical stuff in now and sharing it with the world. That's really what they want me to give you. Whoever this reading is for, you will know if it's for you. Yeah, I'm seeing you find yourself a new dress for someone out there. Sweet 16. Again, those beautiful ideas of us remembering what it's all for, so we can feel happy and forever young and youthful in our immortal now moment. You're one of the conduits to feel forever young. You've got this youthful spirit. And maybe you weren't feeling like you could use that youthful spirit in your former confines or your life up till now. But Spirit's saying, call in that divine. God is in your heart so hard. You are him. He is you. You are her. She is you. There is no separation. You are it. You are everything, and you're knowing that now, and that's what's shifting your consciousness to this beautiful luxury 10 of Pentacles. It may have been dangerous for you to share your cherubima elixir before, but I feel like this is you having everything you need to go forward. There was a disguise you had to wear, or it kind of felt like no one could see the real you, right? And you're the candy, you're the sweet one. And Spirit wants you to remember how sweet you are, because you've had to be so defensive in some situations, right? And it's annoying to the divine realm. The divine realm gets annoyed that the cherubim always feel like they've got to stop being who they are because there's so many opportunists and predators. But something's moving forward for you here. Divine bicycle. I do want more information. Hang on, let me get these. Oh, that fell off. Ace of Wands, yeah. New, powerful sense of self. A new, powerful, passionate drive. Crown on. Yeah, this is the download I want to ask about. Show me. What is this mad light download? What can we know? Wow. 9 of Swords. Okay, so it's going to finish up any mental confusion. Full circle. Zipped up. One whole consciousness. No fragmentation. No one version of you feeling defensive and one version knowing you're the greatest, most beautiful cherubima. It's all getting tied up for you with this download. You could be sitting to meditate. They're saying watch out for the heat. And I'm stealing one of my cherubima's quote. I'm not calling them goosebumps anymore. Pixie bumps. Okay, they're saying watch out for those pixie bumps. Okay, I admit it. I'm a thief of banter, you know. We've all got to stick to all the most funniest words in my opinion. Anyway, 2 of Wands, moving forward with a clear mind. 2 of Wands is the most divine card. I love the 2 of Wands. No one understands how deep tarot goes. This is you knowing you are the world. Making plans from that sovereign mindset, knowing you are it and it is you. Bravery required. And I feel like you've kind of untangled yourself, or, you know, I'm feeling like you could feel some icky energies on people who didn't believe in you, people who didn't have your faith or your sight, your sacred sight. And I'm feeling this kind of disgust now, like, oh, you tried to make me feel like I was doing it wrong, when all this time I was doing it right in the eyes of the divine. And I feel like you're moving forward in that truth now. I'm seeing a white Persian cat, fluffy, funnily enough, but in my mind it's walking around going, right? Ace of Swords, walking forward in that beautiful, powerful truth. You're immortal, you're crowned, the universe responds to you, the universe loves everything you do. Empress, it's all about feeling good here and bringing others into that beautiful soul who deserve to be there. Other cherubima maybe, and the ones you've been guided to. I feel like, you know, this is the ones you've been guided to. One more charm. Unicorn, we get this so much. Okay, so this is your pineal gland firing up with this download that's going to complete everything and give you more information about who you are. They're saying look out for the garden gnomes. Maybe in people's front gardens. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. I love ya. Mwah.